Dear Bird, the first time I heard your music, I was watching Love Jones, The Black Blueprint for Romance. In hushed tones, Darius and Nina traded words about your record, saying it was sad or melancholy, but you and I know the truth. We call it lonely. And since loneliness is an honest state, you might be the most honest man I know. I'm a sitting seal, your music envelops me in its ace. There's a particular pleasure to the pain here. And Bird, you were born on eggshells, so you knew breaking before you knew building, but you built a legacy with your fingertips, chose a sax over ivory keys. You brought jazz to her knees like a gentleman, easy at first. Then with a hint of mastery inherited with authorship, boasting a genre like a Purple Heart. Historians tell me that you were a slave to your addiction, said that your death was a tragedy, but I can't blame you for picking your poison. Accidents happen, and for you, the doctor's prescription unlocked dependence. Sometimes the remedy to a broken human is the same thing that's killing it. I don't think heroin was the culprit. I think the same thing that killed you is slowly killing me. We see what others don't. Your solos are a flag embracing a coffin. Your tones exuded the solitude that would come in the years ahead, in the wars of cold in Vietnam, like English's harsh tongue down a country's throat, like the cadence of fire hoses on black flesh. Your chord progressions sound like Jim Crow in the back alley of a city, much too modern to swing fists, but much too traditional for syncopated screams. You heard it all and gave us warning, but we never listened. We ridiculed your rhythm, dismissed your frantic melodies as adolescent opinion. You never tried to swing us. Bebop asked us to sit back, address ourselves, and appreciate the cool. I just want to know, Charlie, did you sacrifice yourself to give us jazz? I am you. Last time a needle was in your veins, unsuspecting and ready for warmth to bloom from within. We are not victims of circumstance. We are casualties of the war in our insides. We know autumn as moonlight savings time. So our night flights into suites of strings cannot be tight-roped into uncertainty. So plucking feathers from wings, Bird, isn't an option. We fly. We do not fall. Historians tell me that jazz is a compromise between self and the universe. That as a musician, I am in constant conflict between myself, the limitations of my instrument, and the listener. Thank you for teaching me never to accept the world's definitions and to never negotiate in the business of passion. I know this note will not equate to the many that you've given me, but I can see you putting down your needle to pick up this letter, then your saxophone, and that's all I've ever asked for with music, Ivy.